Hello everybody, this is the Mediocre Beast and today I'm here to review Hasbro G.I. Joe Classified Series Storm Shadow. This one is a highly sought after figure, you will never find it in stock. I was lucky that I found it in Amazon and I bought it immediately, and it has been sitting in my collection for some time and I have just been lazy. I haven't had a chance to unbox it and review it, so today was the day and you are here and thank you for that. So the box, it looks great. Storm Shadow comes with so many accessories. You have this nice graphic of Storm Shadow over here holding his sword. It's looking badass. On this side over here, you see Storm Shadow's skills and attributes. I don't know what each of these means, so I'll have to find that out. This one is figure number 35. On this side, you have this graphic of the Joes and the Cobras, and it's looking great. It is really nice and vibrant, so that's wonderful. On this side, you have another graphic of Storm Shadow. He's doing ninja stuff. Overall, the box, it looks great, I think. But I am not a mint in box collector. I'm going to unbox this and show you what's inside. So stick with me till the end. Here is Storm Shadow out of his box, and at first glance, he is looking amazing. He comes with a bunch of different accessories that are very relevant for him. Before I show you the figure itself, I will quickly show you all the stuff that he comes with. So this is a hood that he comes with. I suppose you'll have to detach his head first so that you can have this in its place. Then you'll have the hooded Storm Shadow look. I'll show you momentarily. He also comes with these two swords, one large sword and one medium sword. These are silver painted. Mine has some issues. The paint is chipped off on some places. Not a big issue for me. I can always say these are battle damage. uh, but the interesting part about these swords, what I thought is the handle here, the sword handle, it resembles the face of a snake, cobra most likely. So that is an interesting touch, that the sword handles have snakes on them. And where do you carry the sword? You carry it here on his, instead of a backpack, he comes with this, the sword holder and the quiver for his arrows. So just here you will be able to hold his swords. And these arrows that you see here, these are sculpted, but you get one hole here that you can use to store this single arrow piece that he comes with. The paint details are nice with this red feather at the bottom of the arrow and the arrow tip. It looks nice. So you can store this here, and yeah, I think they look great. Now, all of these arrows, where is his bow? Here. So this is the bow that he comes with, and I think it looks great. It has that serious, that sophisticated look. Like he's not messing around. He's going to kill people with this bow and arrow thing, and it looks great. I think overall, the overall accessories that he comes with, all of them, they look great. Now let's take a closer look at the Storm Shadow figure itself. So this is the head sculpt. He is a masked figure, but they have done a really good job with his eyes. The paint on his eyes, they look crisp, they look well detailed. So I'm really liking how they have managed the look. The mask has texture. It's not just a plain white piece of plastic. It has molded texture, the sculpted texture all over the mask. It is probably a tight fit, so you can see all those crease and fold marks on the mask. Same for the entire uniform. You can see all these creases on his cloth. This is just a plain white dress that he's wearing, but still they have enough details on them to make it look unique. So that is nice touch. The belt that he's carrying here, the buckle is silver painted. Then these throwing stars are also silver painted. They're looking nice. He has this prominent Cobra logo here on his chest. His arms look really good. These are muscular arms. and they look really nice, I think. His hand piece here, it seems some kind of something like a bandage here, and it is painted in a different color scheme other than his clothes. It has this uh, dry wash going on, and the paint looks good. It looks dirty, like it has been through stuff, it seems. So that is nice. His gloves, it also looks nice. He has two of his fingers wrapped in the gloves and two of them are not, so that is a nice touch. On this hand, the entire hand is gloved, so that is also looking great. uh, this piece, it's a separate piece that comes with his all his accessories, so I had to just put it in the right place, and it can be rotated, so you could make dynamic poses with this thing here, this part of his belt. This is the back. You also see some more details going on, and his boots, they also have the same texture like his gauntlet here. It also has that bandaged look, and it's looking great. His shoes, you can see he has these sculpted crease going on here in the middle, as if he has, like, these are two toes. So yeah, overall the sculpt, the details, I think I am pretty impressed and I'm pretty pleased with how it looks. And here is Storm Shadow with his hood on top of his head, on top of his mask. So when you pop up his head, you get rid of this part, the folded hood, and you get the open hood inside, and then you have this nice hooded look, and it's looking great. Now let's take a quick look at Storm Shadow's articulation. And here is Storm Shadow carrying all of his weapons. I really love when these G.I. Joe or Cobra figures, they are able to carry everything that they have. So he's wearing the hood, as you can see. On the back, I have his quiver and sword holder here. The sword went in on these sword holders, so that is looking great. Then the single piece of arrow that he comes with, it goes in nicely here on that small little place that you have on the quiver, and the bow fits really nicely in this quiver. So he's carrying everything that he has, and he is ready to fight. Now, time for some measurements. Storm Shadow here stands 6¼ inches tall. Now for some comparison, here is the Storm Shadow figure standing next to some of the Joes and his leader, Cobra Commander. And I think the scale looks really nice. Cobra Commander is standing slightly taller than Storm Shadow, and Storm Shadow is about as tall as Flint over here. And overall, they are looking really, really good together. And of course, no Storm Shadow review will be complete without a comparison with his arch nemesis, Snake Eyes. Here we see the Alpha Commando's version of Snake Eyes along with the regular version. And I think Storm Shadow scales pretty well next to Snake Eyes, and they're looking really, really good. Now another quick comparison, here is Storm Shadow standing next to McFarlane DC Multiverse 7-inch scale Batman figure, And as you can see, Storm Shadow is a 6-inch scale, which is so much shorter than 7-inch scale. You don't realize that unless you have them standing side by side. So we are near the end of the video. You have my gratitude if you have watched this far. So this was the review of Hasbro G.I. Joe Classified Series Storm Shadow figure. Now this figure, I must say, I am really liking this figure. I really like the design. They don't have a lot of paint details going on. Storm Shadow is just a plain white figure, but despite that fact, they have done a really good job at capturing Storm Shadow. The attire looks great. His weapons, they look great. He looks menacing. I'm really liking all the accessories that he came with. Yes, I would have loved if he had some spare pair of hands, like fisted hands. That would have been really good if we had that. But apart from that minor issue, I think it is a really well made figure. It's a solid figure. It will look really good on your G.I. Joe collection. So I would like to highly recommend this Storm Shadow figure. I am going to give this a 4.5 stars out of 5. I'm really pleased with this figure, so that's why I'm giving it a higher score. So do let me know in the comment section whether you agree with me or whether you disagree with me. If you think it doesn't deserve or whether it deserves a higher score, do let me know. And yeah, that's about it. It concludes this video for today. Thank you if you have watched this far. Don't forget to like, comment, share, and subscribe. These things really help a new YouTuber like me, so I really appreciate when you do that. I'll see you next time. I'll upload some new videos soon. Until then, take care. Bye bye.